Well, look, I don't know if everybody's simply glued to the sass and excitement of the federal election. What? No? OK, me neither. But that's why I wrapped up this week like this. You're welcome. Albanese's week started with the usual boom mic attack. Whoa! Then it was on to a sausage sizzle where he displayed sublime onion awareness.
Onions? Onions? Would you like some onions? You want some onions? You need the onions. Onions? I think you need onions.
But he let himself down with an ill-advised sausage wobble. Oh, it was up there with Morrison's defence of an equally as gross Instapic of what many feared was a raw chicken curry he'd served his family.
Everybody is convinced that the chicken korma you cooked the other night had raw chicken.
It's absolutely untrue. It was just the way the light bounced off the skin of the chicken.
Disgusting.
Speaking of raw, this lady's emotional response to a visiting Morrison was over the top gushing.
Good luck for everything. You've done a wonderful job and we're so lucky to have you.
If you think she sounded like a paid actor, the government's one-off pensioner payments means you're sort of right.
I got my $250.
Oh, did you got it this week? Fantastic.
And then the old folks really shocked him.
There's some residents who are quite keen to play some billiards with you.
Are they?
Yeah, he lost at least another $250 there. Albanese kept it simple at Labor's campaign launch.
I want to be the Prime Minister.
And Kevin Rudd and Paul Keating got married, which was lovely. On the eve of the RBA's interest rate rise, Morrison tried to distance himself from it like it was raw chicken.
If the Reserve Bank raises interest rates tomorrow, do you think that will hurt the coalition's chances at the polls?
You know what? It's not about politics.
Albanese reckoned he saw through it.
Oh, you know, nothing to do with politics. Everything that this guy does is political.
Morrison tried to dodge it all by shaking hands with everyone in the country.
Hello, how are you? G'day, how are you going? Nice to see you. Good to see you. How are you? Yes, hello. Nice to meet you. Hello.
That's Jennifer.
Nice to see you too. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Well, there's quite a gathering here.
Gotta say, they were all stoked to meet him, but Bill certainly duffed his chance.
And Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Good, thanks.
After surviving another sneaky boom mic attack.
Oh, guys.
Albanese walked into a nearby house for a very pleasant
Tea?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm going to chuck some honey in there for...
Oh, that's nice. Oh, this is going well.
Sit down.
Oh, right. It's like watching a very official Japanese cultural ceremony. That's very nice. Oh, some nice bagging going on there. Oh, I hope that's sustainable oat milk. Oh, it's not camel, is it?
No.
Oh, I see. Not good enough to bring out the assorted creams. Oh, that's sweet.
So how long have you lived here for, Lydia?
On Wednesday, Morrison continued his mission to meet everyone in the country.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, how are you? G'day, how are you going? Oh, there's people over here too, I haven't seen. G'day.
While Albanese fell at the first hurdle while attempting to do the same.
Anthony, it's Karina and Tanya.
Nice to meet you.
Who are you guys?
In Glenelg, Morrison was reminded that not everyone is focused on interest rates and ICACs.
Ask you a question. Yeah, sure. Can you legalise the airsoft in this country, please?
The what, sorry?
Legalise the airsoft in this country. You know what it is?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Replica-style military toy guns that we use to play the service sport.
Oh, right. No, I can't tell you I know much about that.
Gel blasters. Gel blasters.
Odd request, sure. But to his credit, Morrison took it on board.
And so, yes, I do acknowledge
that Australia needs to legalise gel blasters.
and we need them more here in South Australia.
Albanese did his utmost to listen to his constituents too, and nothing could distract him.
You can't beat one-on-one contact with people, talking face-to-face with them about what their issues are. Yes, please.
Although it did lead to a brain fade about Labor's NDIS plan.
You talked about Labor's 6-point plan. What are the 6 points?
The 6 points are what we will do in terms of was outlined by Bill Short.
What's the 6 points, Mr.
Well,
Albanese?
if you let me answer the question.
Spoiler alert, he could not name the 6 points.
Mr. Albanese, it's embarrassing that you don't know your own policy.
I do know the policy.
Meanwhile, Morrison preferred to drop the ball literally.
Looking pretty handy over there, Jono.
Treasurer Josh Frydenberg finished the week with a handy tip on how to ease some cost of living pressures.
My son lost his first tooth and the tooth fairy left $20.
Now that's a plan.
He's 5, so he likes numbers, he likes money.
Yeah, I bet he does like money.
$20.
That's going to make kids all over the country just start ripping out teeth that have already come through. $20
In that split-second decision about whether you...
All the Frydenberg kids have gold fillings. You just need to know.
Every
that.
tooth is a movie ticket.
Well, no, go.
Well, I mean, it has been a very stiff debate and competition this week about cost of living and inflation. Do you think that the government's made a compelling argument, Luke?
I don't think so. Under the last government, the wages were going at around 4.5%, and under this government, I think it's around 2.3%, but it's been consistently down since 2013. And this government has said recently that the lower unemployment rate will lead to higher wages, but that hasn't been the case. In fact, since 2013, the unemployment rate, as it goes up and down, wages have remained fairly consistently slow. Things that would wait.
PM says there's no magic wand that he can wave that will make wages go up. That's sort of true to some extent.
It's always confusing when a government says we'll fix it, but also it's not our fault and we can't do anything about it. But things they can do are things like raise the public sector wage so that private sector has to compete to get people with the public sector. They can increase the minimum wage. But they froze public wages during the pandemic. They supported the lowering of penalty rates. Everything they've done to sort of... I just don't see how this government's past performance can turn it into something completely different than what they're already doing.
Yeah. Well, some more debates to come. The Prime Minister and the Opposition Leader, I'm sure we'll be discussing that.